186.
They're trying to talk him into it. They're shaking their heads. No, he's trying to talk him into it. They just shake their head.
That's 6 down to
He's
6.
Brent got it.
Now 7.
197.
Now 8. I need here. Now 9.
199.
Now 2. At 2. Now 1.
201.
202.
Are you ready?
We're here.
All right. Where are we?
We are at a property located in Wooster.
Yeah.
And it is going up for auction, but we were able to get an appointment to preview it before it goes up for auction.
In the viewing. Let's take a peek at it. Look at that. There's supposed to be 3 full, did you hear me? 3 full bathrooms in here.
3?
3. Count them. 1.
Not 1, not 2.
2.
But 3.
Tree? Holy oak tree. You know how I love trees.
We do love mature trees.
All right.
You love dead trees because you like knocking them down.
Yeah, that's fun too. Let's
But
see.
here's-
Let's
looks
see
like
what we
this is
got.
the front entrance. I do like all of the windows looking outwards.
The auction is in a week. We're doing the preview beforehand.
Here's a solid brass knocker. I like that. That's a good sign.
You knocked.
Well, hello.
Here we go.
All right, let's open up this first door.
Okay, so we would be looking at this property for what?
Be a coat closet.
Coat closet, but what would we use the property for?
This would be an investment rental piece.
Another rental property.
Another
Oh, man. That,
Do you mind
that,
opening the front door?
that is not for tall people.
There's a lot of black squirrels outside.
All right, I'll make sure they don't get in.
All right, let's turn it over to the right. Oh, this is the kitchen.
This is the kitchen. This is a million times bigger than my kitchen.
Not sure about the green cabinets, but some may love it. What do you think?
I'm colorblind. I think it's great. I think there's a million miles of counter space compared to my house.
Yes, counter space.
Look at all
I
that.
have a lot of counter space in my house, so I love counter space.
And I have none.
None.
But I think the dining room, that's attached right there. Nice big area.
Nice vintage.
That is vintage. We
Oven.
could probably sell that on eBay. Pull that out, remodel, sell it on eBay.
Yeah. Cute little dining nook. There's the driveway. That looks like the door to the garage, but we'll come back to that. Let's see what's through here.
Look at this.
There you are. Wow, look at the windows. Check out this view.
See that? See that?
Uh-huh.
Flipping it.
I thought you were gonna type help. Send help.
No, not yet. But no backyard. So there's obviously a little deck, patio back there, but really no backyard. But a nice
That's
view
okay.
of the woods.
Less yard work is actually a good thing to some people.
Could be a
Cute little
bonus.
shed.
Look how big this living room is.
It's got the fireplace, which is a bonus.
And I
Do
think
you love a
this
good
is-
fireplace?
Those are real logs. Those aren't gas. That's real. So this is going to be
For
a full
real?
functioning. So that's a functioning fireplace. Although I don't see the. Oh, there we. Oh no, that's not it either. There's got to be an area to work on the flue.
Okay.
You love me a fireplace. What do you think this is? Is this the dining room? This dining room is huge.
Yeah, this is probably the formal dining room / family room. Yeah. Low hanging light fixtures is definitely not your thing.
But look, there's windows everywhere. Look at that. You can see everything. I like the windows. Definitely a ton of natural light.
Uh-huh.
You got the natural wood floor.
This leads out to the deck.
Baseboard heat isn't the greatest. But you know what? It probably wouldn't cost much to get a furnace in here. And from what I hear, it's a finished basement, so probably get a furnace and then duct everything in. And we could get rid of the baseboard.
Yeah, floor is beautiful.
We should, I think there's probably bedrooms that way. You want to go check them?
Let's go check them.
George! What do you think?
Bedroom number 1.
Yep, bedroom number 1.
So no light fixtures for you to run into.
Yeah, that's a
You
C
have to
bonus.
plug in
No light fixtures to run into.
A lamp. And
So
then
that
it
means
turns on.
they probably have, yeah, one of the outlets is hooked up to, look at all the closet space.
Wow.
That's really nice.
I'm obsessed with closet space.
And here I thought you were obsessed with me. Creeper. Now, if you see orbs, it's not because the previous owner passed away this past November, even though she did. It's because there's dust. I like the open shelving closet space.
It's awesome.
Okay, so nice bedroom.
Would you leave the carpet?
Absolutely not. Well, if I was going to use it as a rental, sure, nothing wrong with it. If I was going to live in here,
You just flip to the type you like.
oh, here's the important spot right here.
All right, so this is one bathroom.
There are 3 full bathrooms in this house. You find anything good?
More storage space.
That is an oldie.
Yes.
So definitely things need to be updated, from fixtures to, well, we'll just say from bathrooms to
You don't
bedrooms.
like the wallpaper?
Oh, that was great. That was groovy back in the 60s and 70s.
All right, let's go into this bedroom.
Look at them shades. Oh my,
Look at the carpet.
wallpaper. Okay, that is some red
It
carpet.
definitely matches the wallpaper.
Now, just so we're clear, this was a little old lady that lived here.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, her grandson was a tenant of
yours,
mine,
yeah.
and she passed away in November, and the house is now in the estate. That's why it's going up for auction.
Sometimes she would write the check for her grandson. He would give her the cash.
Yeah, she would
'cause
pay
you wanted
his
the
rent.
check, and her cute
Yep.
little,
She would actually pay his
her
rent.
cute little signature.
Look at that cool tree with the vines going all up it.
Wow.
I'm
I like the
looking.
stairs that lead out to the.
I'm looking for leakage issues. This is single pane. So with single pane windows, you see this?
Mm-hmm.
What's going to happen is you're going to get moisture. So that's definitely an area that we got to look at, because windows, and this place has huge windows. Windows are probably going to have to be replaced to double pane. Just lost storage in the closet.
Now we're out in the hallway, and there's 2 closed doors. Let's open up this one. Linen closet, love it.
Welcome to my lair,
Where are you hiding?
the master bedroom. Check this out, windows everywhere. Half the house
Love
is windows.
the windows. Not so much the wallpaper, but love the windows.
The windows are most definitely going to have to be replaced, and that's because of energy efficiency. So to actually heat or even to cool a house with this many windows, you have to have efficient windows to keep those costs down. The other thing is, if you buy it as a rental property, then you just keep the windows the way it is, and your tenants, they end up paying those costs, and so you don't worry about it as an owner. But if you want to be a great owner and a great landlord, make sure you put efficient windows in. There's a bathroom on here too. Check this out.
The carpet's not red in here. I actually like this carpet.
Everything's themed. Everything
It
is
is.
definitely themed. Sink is leaking. That's
A little bit
normal.
of leakage.
And yep, definitely.
Oh, I love how there's a window out here.
We have an issue here. We have an issue here too.
What do you see?
Another issue.
Look at the closet. Check out the closets. You gonna open
I
those?
was checking out the bathroom, but yeah, you basically. So what happened from my understanding to the houses in this neighborhood, after the war, there was a lack of work, and so what they did is they put a ton of people employed in building basically closet space in this area of town. And so what once was a full bathroom, like this wall was never here, they hired people to come in, and a lot of these people in the neighborhood did it. They built closet space in every single room, which is why you're seeing massive closet spaces in what were otherwise huge bedrooms. But then what you get is very small spaces in, must be a switch out here. Is there a switch?
There's a switch right behind
There
you.
you go. And then you get a very small space cramped right in. Oh yeah, I need more.
You need more elbow room.
I need elbow room for the pushing.
I don't know. I personally like the toilet being separate from the main part of the bathroom because my house the toilet has its own room.
Yeah, I need some more room.
The shower is a little tight.
There's a lot of heavy lifting and things that happen in the wide load in that area.
More closet space. Love it.
Definitely vintage.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Basement. It's supposed to be
Coming
finished.
down into the basement. What? Do I see a sink?
I think
Another kitchen?
there's a whole nother kitchen down here.
What?
And look at the vintage aspect of it. Oh my goodness. We find these in storage units. There's an old General Electric. Look at that.
This one, the last time I checked, it was like over 1,000.
They go very well.
Yeah.
The fridge might need a little help, but look at that. This is a whole nother area for hosting. I mean, there's tons of space for activities.
Suite or maybe another renter.
You could actually split top to bottom, and you could have two apartments.
Because technically there's another exit out
There
here.
is an exit. You could split top to bottom and you could have 2 apartments. That wood is probably swelling because of the weather. George just found a way out. There's a shed. Okay, we're on the outside. Brick house.
Covered up there, but not covered out here.
Brick house. There's the living room windows. That was from the dining room. Now we're out here.
I love it. I want to see what's in here.
You don't want to see what's in the rest of the house downstairs first?
Should we come back?
All right, fine. Go see. She's gonna break into stuff. She's gonna break into stuff.
I just want to look through the window.
I see there's an exhaust.
It's a cute little shed.
She just wants to look in the window. Oh my goodness, this had to be her husband's workspace.
A nice little workshop / shed.
Hanging out at the shed. Look at that. There's heat.
Temperature
Oh,
control.
nice.
And another
Nice.
door to
And
go
a
out
door that probably goes out.
with lighting.
What? You got another little deck back here for activities.
Oh wow! Did you see a light switch? Let's see if the light
Yeah, I did see a light switch. So here's a shop. There is a full 2-car garage, but there's a shop in the back too.
It's not turned on.
No lights. All right, let's go see what's in the rest of the basement. I'm really liking this house.
Yeah.
There's a whole nother fireplace down here. This one is, see right there, this one actually is a gas fireplace. So it's gonna exhaust up the original fireplace, which would be right up there on the 2nd floor.
So with the baseboard heating, if you utilize your fireplace, that could probably warm up the house, save money that way too.
Probably. I would love to get rid of the baseboard. The other thing, I mean, really what we'll probably end up doing, oh my
That's
goodness.
totally vintage.
Holy cow. You think?
I've never seen a furnace like that.
The
There's not a hot water
Majestic.
tank.
It's an incinerator. Oh my goodness, it's an incinerator. Holy cow.
It's
You would
majestically majestic.
put your burnables in here. Okay. Kind of scared of what we could actually find.
Maybe Carol Baskin's husband.
Yeah. Looks like pieces of them at least. Okay. All right. Definitely found ashes in there. If I go missing, you know who did it. Let's see. Another closet. Again, this was part of the initiative after the war. Let's see. This is. I mean, everything needs to be updated. But here, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at this. Here's a full functioning fireplace.
What?
That would be a third fireplace.
3 fireplaces?
Could you imagine how amazing this house would be if it was updated? Man.
Maybe we should be one of the tenants.
Well, the other thing we were talking about,
Is flip-flopping.
well, we were talking about, excuse me, oh, there's the AC. We were talking about actually getting this house and using it for Christian and Patience as an office while we're in Florida.
Yeah.
More bedrooms. More bedrooms.
So the carpet definitely matches.
That's
the wallpaper.
That's the question everybody always wanted to know. And there's more signs of leakage. There's this huge windows. Huge, beautiful windows.
It's nice that there's minimal yard work.
That is some plush carpet. Again, this is part of the initiative. Look at that. There is.
Long in there.
It's actually, they tried to put a vent through a beam. So they're losing all kinds of heat. Man, I really would have to really work at putting a new furnace and getting everything ducted appropriately. What the hell's is this?
This is the utility room. So you put another washer dryer.
Do you think there's enough room in this utility? This is the washer dryer.
Another exit.
This could be a bedroom.
Another exit.
This house is huge.
It doesn't look like it from the outside.
But it's
this house is
huge. This house is huge. I'm sure there's drainage issues too, being on the hill. Look at this. You got more room. I'm assuming this was for folding clothes. That's my guess.
Jeremy? See, this might be more closet space. Yep, sure is. I don't know why, but I love storage. I guess it's because I don't like clutter. Really? Why are you...
What are you doing? I have to test this place out if I'm going to buy it.
And you say I spend a lot of time in the bathroom? Yeah. That's twice I've caught you in bathrooms here.
Yeah, but it wasn't for 2 hours.
More storage, less room for clutter. I'm sold. I'm sold on just the storage alone in this house. So this is the third shower.
Oh, that was
You
bad.
okay?
That was bad. I need a shower. Why do you keep interrupting me? We're only missing one thing. The auction. Can't wait to go. Let's see if we can win this one. Just doing last minute checkups on the auditor's website. We're gonna go bid on this property. Now, this is the thing with property. It is the best investment you can possibly make. The government gives you the best tax breaks. So when reselling, and this is reselling, the goal is always start small and flip small things and grow and grow and grow till you get to the big things. You wanna flip houses. That's where bulk income can come. And that's our goal today, to buy this house and see if we can flip it. George, look at all these vehicles.
Because we knew there was going to be so many cars.
Look at this. This isn't good. We need cold and rain.
We're ready to get underway on behalf of the Barnhart family and Gant Realty. We welcome you to the auction here today. As we said, we're selling for the trust. That's the reason we are here. A dandy kind of brick home, stately trees, wooded lot. In the summer, the leaves are off. You can watch the Little League games down there. Got a nice workshop back here, full kitchen in the basement, a lot of pluses, and it just plumbed clean and ready to move into, unless you change colors here and there. So
What do you think about the colors?
Gant Realty, we give the terms, conditions, and information
now
on the
or
real
back
estate
then?
we're selling to you.
Okay.
Thanks, Dave. Today is Saturday, October the 31st. It's Halloween, trick or treat.
Yeah, I know.
Are you a trick or a treat today?
Well, a lot of them wore their masks, but it ain't for that.
Oh, okay. So we're at the Bernhardt Real Estate Auction located at 2215 Friar Tuck Circle, Wooster, Ohio. Today's sales by the order of John Bernhardt, trustee for the Sally Bernhardt Trust. Jack Gant Broker, Dave Ocker, the auctioneer. We are representing the seller in this transaction. We are selling a 3-bedroom brick ranch home, 2-car garage, 3 full baths, 3 fireplaces, finished basement, workshop on a nice wooded lot, and this is a one-owner house. It was built by the Bernhardts, so So our terms will be 10% down, non-refundable deposit is required today if you're the high bidder. The property is being sold as is.
Can I
whereas
borrow some
condition,
money?
With no warranties
Okay.
or guarantees. We assume you have inspected the property and you know what you're bidding on today. It shall be the sole responsibility of the buyer to determine the condition of the property, any improvements on the property, and its suitability and desirability for buyer's needs. The purchase contract will have no financing clause. We assume if you're bidding today, you have the funds, or you have been to the bank and been approved by a bank, and you will have all the funds to close in approximately 45 days. The seller will pay the following items: half the escrow fees, preparing the deed, the county conveyance fee, the title search, and half a title insurance. The real estate taxes will be prorated to the day of closing. The buyer will pay half the escrow fees, recording the new deed, bank fees for a new loan, if any, and half a title insurance.
This is all
Items on the board
standard.
for your review right here by Nick in the garage. We have our purchase contract, agency disclosure statement.
It is an
where we only
absolute
represent the
auction.
seller, the lead-based paint
Means
form
even
and
if it only
pamphlet,
sells for a penny,
consumer
it
guide to
legally
agency
sells for a
relationship
penny.
form, the draft copy of the title search, and the plat map of the property. Possession of the property will be the same day that the deed is filed. And appliances, we're gonna leave with the house, Dave. Appliances will stay. Usually I stay this, that you might inherit some items left behind by the seller, but this house is really spotless. So whatever you see will stay with the house. And at this time, I'd like to thank John and the entire Bernhardt family for this opportunity for letting Dave Ocker, auctioneer, and Gant Realty to be service to them in this real estate auction. Are there any questions? Any questions? Titus? Anything from you?
Not so far, but
All
I
right.
might have some.
All right, I'll turn it back over to Dave.
Instead, and this is important, we don't charge a buyer's premium, but we have free food. Hot cider, hot coffee, Lurch's donuts, cookies, untouched by human hands. It's all done by robots. So feel free to patronize them. You didn't do it before, you can do it afterwards in celebration. But a nice kind of property. We sell a lot of older homes, a little of everything. The brick ranches are a little tougher to find to sell at auction. It's here. Location is good. Easy access in any direction. Close to Little League games. Just kind of nice on a street with not a lot of through traffic. If they come down through here, either they live here or they're lost. They knew it had something to do with Sherwood Forest, but they couldn't remember the name of the street. So that would why they might be here. But she's plumb good. She's here to sell. Landscaping's good outside. House is clean inside. Stately trees. Here to sell. Nice day. And they tell me the weather is like that almost every day here on the street. So help yourselves right there. And how much would you give? On the real estate there, 200,000. Two. I two up here give 100. I did here, I'm gonna be 100. I down a quarter. I did here half. I'm gonna be at 175, 175.
175.
I two, the I'm gonna be at 2. I two, the I'm gonna be at 2. I forgot to introduce Nick DeFelicis here, auctioneer realtor. I bring him along to help because I thought there'd be a big crowd than there is. 200,000. I 175, 85. I 185. 175, 85. I 85. I'm gonna be at 5. I 185. I 75, 85. Where? 175, 85. You always come in with kind of a preconceived notion of what you're going to do, and
We're high
sometimes you
bidder
have
at
to do
175
a little
right
more
now.
than you'd planned. You'd be allowed to give just a tick more than you'd planned, and the extra dollars you spend here will be money well invested. It is not one where you need to go in and spend $40,000 to make it livable. It's plumb good. It's ready to move in. It's ready to move in. The lot's nice, the house is nice, location is plumb good, and the sun usually shines like this. 175, 80,
He's got to
at
sell
80,
it.
now
He's got
5,
it.
at 80,
185.
now 90, at 90, I'm gonna be at 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 90. In case anybody wants to know, I got 185. Give 190. At 90 here. At 85, 90. At 90 up there, down there. At 190 down there. I'm going to be up there.
I got
85,
competition.
90. At 190. At 90, I'm going to be at 95. I'm going to be at 95.
195.
I'm going to be at now 2.
I'm
At
at
2, I'm going to be at 2. At 2
195.
down there, I'm going to be up there. At 200,000. Even money. That's what you'll tell them at church tomorrow you paid. Unless your church is canceled. 200,000. At 95, 2. At 2, I'm going to be at 2. Would you give me 197.5 with a discount?
Go show who my
And
competition is.
I forgot to announce, and it's again very important. If we think the bidding is getting too high, we'll say, whoa, that's enough. Don't go any higher.
Whoa!
No, we aren't there yet.
Now would be
We're
that
not there
time.
yet. Help yourself.
Whoa,
Help yourself.
whoa, whoa.
95.
Now would be that time.
97.5. Up on the bed, 97.5. Up on the bed, up here. Don't let a bid should have bought. If you like the home, the lot, the location, the improvements and all, help yourselves. It's not out of line. 97.5. 197.5. I won 97.5. Up on the bed 5. I won 97.5. I 95 here. Give 6. I 96. I 5.6. I 6.80.
They're trying to get 196. Everybody's talking.
I 6 down there. I'm going to be
They're
86.
conferring.
I 95.6.
Sell it.
There's some of you standing around kind of kicking the dirt or the concrete, don't know what to do. Don't let bid should have bought. Spend an extra $1,000 if you like the property. And I guess if you pick this up and put it in a row with all the homes for sale in Wooster, the 180 to 210, this will float to the top, being the best buy. You haven't hardly bought the location yet. The
The
It's still
realtors,
plumb all right.
or excuse me, the
195,
auctioneer's
196.
assistant is going
I'd
to talk to
680,
my
I'm
other
gonna bet
bidders.
you
Turn around,
I'd
show 'em, show 'em.
96.
He's trying to
I'd
talk
6
them into
down there.
196.
I'd 95.6.
He's trying to
I'd
talk
6
them into
down there. I'm gonna be in my
196.
bear. I'd 96. I stand
I don't want him to
195. I'm
bid.
gonna give you 2
I'm at
minutes to talk
195.
it
I
over.
don't want him to bid.
And then we'll give her a new owner. Stand at 195. 2 minutes to talk it over.
2 minutes. That's 2 minutes too long.
That's 2 minutes. Look,
Sell
people
it.
are walking away. Look,
Sell
look,
it.
look. People are walking away.
Sell
They're
it.
out. They're out. Look, they're
People
out.
are
So we know
leaving.
competition is walking away. That's a good thing. We're high bidder right now.
That's a good thing. Is your heart racing?
My
Because
heart
mine
is
is.
racing. This
Mine's
is worse than
racing.
the coin pushers. My heart is racing. I'm at 195. I'm
I
high
didn't bring
bidder.
my
They're
heart
doing a
meds.
2-minute break. This is normal. Auctioneers, when they do real estate property, they'll usually give a couple minute breaks. They'll send an assistant to go talk, really trying to talk you into bidding higher. They're going to talk about all the good things. They're going to say it's a brick home, it's solid, you don't have to do anything. Reality of this home is you really have to do quite a bit. You have to update it, but you can
Lots
move
of
in as
updating.
is.
Yeah.
So they're talking, they're trying to talk them into it. We're high bidder right now at 195. We got to get this thing.
Are more people leaving?
Yeah, look, turn around. There's more people leaving. This is good. There's more people leaving.
That's
They
good.
were spectators.
Or maybe neighbors that wanted to know
Neighbors,
who's
because the
bidding.
neighbors seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
There are people definitely going. They wanted a deal. I mean, they wanted to get it for $25,000, but I assumed that this house would
Gave
go
you
for
2 minutes to talk it over. Time to do
$225,000.
business.
Here we go.
Some of you don't know what to do. Bid if you like the house and you like the location. It'd be hard to give too much on this kind of property. And it isn't something you need to spend dollars to make it livable. It's ready to move into. 195, 96, 196. At
They're shaking
5.6,
their heads
at
no.
96,
They're trying
at
to
6
talk him
down
into it.
there,
They're shaking their heads no. He's trying to talk them into it. They just shook their head
at 6
no.
down there,
He's
6,
Frank got it.
now 7,
197.
now 8, at 8 here, now 9,
199.
now 2, at 2, now 1,
201.
202, it's your turn
They're out.
again,
They're
at
out.
201,
They're out.
2,
Shaking his head
at
no.
we'll tell you if it's too high,
The threshold-
201,
their threshold was
202, at 2
200,000.
and 1
We're at
in a little
201.
bit 2, at 2 in a little bit 2, at 1 in a little bit 2, at 202. I talked to the neighbors and they said this is a very nice location. Yeah. And you won't have to
trying.
spend money on trick or treat tonight because you won't live here yet. You're going to save a little bit on candy.
Do you agree?
We'll save a little
Do you
bit
concur?
on candy.
I concur.
201,
Look, Nick is over
202.
there trying
I
to talk
two
them
them
back
little
into
bit
it.
2. I 2 down them little bit.
I'm at 201. He's trying to talk them into 202.
I 202. I 2.
Trying
I'll
to
give
talk
you
them
1
into
minute to talk it
202.
over.
Here we
and
go.
she's going to
Another
have a
minute.
new owner.
Another
1
minute.
minute break.
We're at $201,000.
Now,
They're trying to talk them into
is this
202.
common for real estate auctions for them to
Absolutely.
take breaks?
They always take a break to try and talk them into it. Same thing.
Too
every
bad it
time,
wasn't like
everywhere.
storage auctions like Sell It.
Nick tried. I don't think he got it. He tried. They're trying.
And don't forget, if it brings at least 201,000, there's free coffee and food for everybody. We're already there.
Wait, you're leaving that for the new buyer, right?
No,
all
don't
the
get carried
food.
away.
That's-
You'll never want that.
Come on.
201, 202. I 2 them with the bed 2. I 202. I 2 down them with the bed my pair. I 201, 202. I 2 them with the bed 2. I 2 them with the bed my pair. I 1 2. I 2 them. Some of you have a
Talking about
notion
it.
of what you want
What
to
do you
give when
think?
you walk
Should
in.
we go
or
higher?
what
If
the
they go
home is
202,
worth.
should we go 203?
Give a little bit more.
What do you think?
202. 202. I
Thought he
2
said
down
yes.
there a little bit.
No,
You
they're
can't
still
move in
trying.
unless you have a
Everybody's
last bid.
shaking their
Realize
heads
that.
no.
I 202.
You gotta put
I
50,000
1
into
2. Last call.
redoing
I 2
the
and 2.
inside,
I 2
updating
down a
the
little bit. My
deal.
pair and I want to try one time just to see. 202. Maybe that will do it. 201. 202.
Look, Grant's going
Don't
back.
respond
Realtor's
quick,
going
I'm
back.
gonna send
Turn around.
Jack
Turn
out.
around. Look,
He's already
Jack's
there.
going back to
He's
try and
already
talk
there.
to you.
201, 2.
202.
I 2 down a little bit 2. She's saying yes. I'd almost take that. 202.
I think the value of the house is
You say
250.
2. Now
He's
3.
trying. He
I
got it.
203.
I think he got it. Look,
You're
turn around,
late.
turn around.
You're late.
Oh, I got 205.
Oh,
205.
boy. That's why he's the broker. At 205. 206. At 6.
$205.01.
Now give me.
All right.
Just 6. Now 7. At 207.
All right, they're
At
out
7
now.
out here. You want back in? At 6 here. You want to be at 7. At 207. Now send Nick out.
Yeah.
And he has a
Nick's
tougher
back now.
bite.
Nick's
At
over there. Turn around,
207.
turn
To the
around.
couple-
Nick's
to
over
the
there. They're
same
trying to talk
couple.
him in again.
Good one up. 207. At 7 out here. At 6 now 7.
Oh my
At
goodness.
207.
This
At
is
7
crazy.
I
At
wanted it
7
at
up there.
200,000.
My hands are
I'll give
shaking
you
right
1
now.
minute. We're at 206.
This is
We're
so
at-
intense.
We're at 206. Let's see what they do.
Hey, Jack, go back and talk to him again.
Oh my goodness.
Jack's going. Look, Jack. The realtor's going to talk to him again.
Or is that the broker?
That's the
That's the
realtor.
broker.
That's the broker, the realtor. Here we go. We're at 206. See what happens.
Does this have a newer roof on it, Shane? This has a newer roof on it, doesn't it? Sure, looks like it.
Do you think I can go in that conversation? Should we go over there too?
You want to?
Yeah, should we try?
No.
And
Should we
people
try?
Stay
say
out of
all
their
the
bubble.
auctions went fast.
Stay out of their
They go
bubble.
fairly fast. But
wanna
lobbyists
go over
spend
there.
a lot
Let's
of
see
time in the
what's
grocery
being said.
store, depending what's the best.
Should we
item
just
on the
walk
shelves.
backwards to-
And you'll spend
Yeah.
more
I
to
time
make
see
it
what's
less
being
on a
said.
obvious?
9-cent can of peas
Look,
than
I'll
some
tell
of
them
will
if they
spend
bid
on
one
a
more time, I'll
$200,000
drop
house.
out. You want me to tell them
Yeah.
that?
No.
Yeah, I got
What do you
behind
think?
some of those people once. in the
Don't say
grocery store.
anything.
Be like, you
They
bid
only
one more
wanted to
time,
buy
I'm
what they
out.
had coupons for.
I wouldn't say anything.
206, 207. Yes or yes? 6, 7. I'd 7 to the bed. 7. You want back in? I'd 7 out here. I'd 6 up here. Now 7
still
last
talking
call.
to him.
I'd 207.
He's
I'd
trying.
7 to the bed. You want back in?
I think he
I'd
got
7
something.
out
Look,
here.
look, look.
Can't
Turn
see.
around, turn around.
7.
6,500.
27.
Come right back.
Come right back quick. 207. I'll say the video.
Jack, come talk to me.
6-5.
Come talk to me.
206.5.
Just shut the door and go 210.
What do you think? What do you think?
That's a good strategy.
That's it.
What are you telling them?
Slam the door.
What are you telling them?
Well, the same thing I told everybody.
210.
Just 210 and shut the door, and then you
Don't
got
forget, there's free coffee
were they
and
at
free hot
206.5?
cider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think it's worth?
it. That's your decision.
And Dave,
I'm
I've
asking
not,
you.
Dave, I've not seen
If
you
I
go to
flip,
a real estate auction.
if I put it up
Now
for sale
might be your
tomorrow,
chance.
Well,
Now might be your
we're
chance.
working for the sellers.
I
so-
understand. that.
6
If I'm
5
the-
207
You gotta make your
207 at 7 well, video proof at 7 at 7 out there. I'm gonna be on my pair at 7 out there at 7 up there 6 5 7
It's worth it.
207.
7 5 207 5 8 at 208 at 8 out there. I'm gonna be at 8.
This'll do it.
Best 500 you ever spent. 208 at 8 down there. I'm gonna be at 8 at 7 5 here now at 8 at 8 down there. I'm gonna be in my pair.
208
at 8 5 at 8 5 at 8 5 at 8 5 9 at 9 I'm gonna be at 9.
You already know they're at
210.
They're already
Yeah,
at
we know
210.
they're at
At 9 I'm gonna be 8 5 now.
And we're going to
9.
Florida.
I just
How many
thought of
days?
this. And
Less
it's
than a
kinda
week.
important. And you may,
What do you think?
Less than a week.
not want to do it.
And then go
but
say
if
hi,
you need
we're
to
your
raise
neighbor.
that last 500.
It's up
you
to
can
you.
have
I'm
the
gonna
timber
make it
boys
your
come
call.
in and cut down the trees in the front.
I'm losing a profitability point. I was going to put 50 grand into remodeling it. It's worth 250,000. I'm past profitability. I got to pull out.
Well, I don't know about
I
that.
already
I
went
was
too
looking at
high.
the trees. 8 5
What do you
now
think?
9 at 209 at 8 5
It's up to you.
at 9 at 9.
Go ahead.
209 at 9.
209.
It'll be a shoulda boy. 209
Nope, I'm out.
8 5 now 9.
You're gonna be able to
At
shoot
8
me
5
tonight.
now 9.
That extra
At 9,
500,
we're
I'm going to
at
Florida.
At
I'll sleep
209.
just fine.
One more minute.
It'll be warm.
One more minute. We're at 208.5. One more minute. Don't let it be a shoulda bought. If you like the house, you like the location, and you like the condition.
You think you're gonna have buyer's remorse if
No, I think we should just go shake their hand and congratulate them and say, hi, we're your
we're
neighbors.
your neighbor?
I think just give 210 and be done. 210.
So they know the threshold. See, they know the threshold's 210.
Yeah.
And pass the power to profitability after updating it.
A lot of house.
We don't lose money. We don't lose money. Let's just go shake their hand and say, we're your new neighbors. What do you say?
Well, we don't know if they're gonna bid any higher than.
Nobody else is going to bid. It's us and them. Or should I
Let's
bid?
wait till he says sold,
want me
and then
to
we'll
bid?
figure.
You want me to bid or not?
I feel like you want me to say yes.
Last break. Come to the front if you don't buy it.
What's the bid at?
285. Just give me 210 and shut the door. Then everybody will remember what it brought.
You don't even money.
Nope, I'm out.
What?
We'll get
I'm out.
209
209 real quick. You won't be able to sleep tonight.
I'll sleep just fine, I promise you.
209.
I'm out.
At 9, 859 last call. At 9, I'm going to be at 9. At 209, you want
What do you
back
think?
in.
Should I do it?
9 out of him,
It's up to you. It's up to you.
209.
209.
Want it?
I'm out.
Sold it.
All right.
208,000.
It's sold. Nice job. Let's go congratulate them.
208,500.
Congratulations, guys.
Don't forget about the free coffee.